What's up, YouTube? I thought today I'd bust out my rifle and show you what I'm working with. So anyway, first show you that it's empty magazine, bolt back. So anyway, the rifle is a Daniel Defense DDM4V5. I bought it about a year and a half ago. I've made quite a few changes to it since I got it. What drew me to the Daniel Defense was that you get so many awesome high quality pieces all in one package, and of course everything is warranted for life from a Daniel Defense rifle, so you just can't go wrong with them. The quality of their rails, the quality of their upper and lower receivers, the whole rifle is just fantastic. Their barrels. So anyway, let's just start at the back here. So I took off the Magpul MOE stock and I threw on a B5 SOPMOD Bravo stock. This stock is super solid and small, just badass. Has a very nice cheek weld area here, similar to the SOPMOD but without the battery containers. So you just get this nice concise little cheek weld area that's just, in my opinion, perfect. Anyway, Daniel Defense rifles come with a rear QD sling swivel attachment point already on the rifle. That's another Daniel Defense thing. I'm using a Magpul MS3 single point sling. I like it in single point mode at least. I swapped out the stock grip for a Magpul MOE Plus grip. I really like the rubberized, and since I'm not using the stock foregrip with the battery container in it, I decided to swap in a little battery core that holds a couple CR123s in case my optic batteries go out in the field. For charging handle, I went with the Bravo Company BCM Gunfighter. First of all, just in general, this latch outperforms other latches due to the design inside. The way that this arm transmits the force to the lever overall is just fantastic. And then, not to mention, I shoot lefty, so I needed a larger latch to be able to reach over the top of the rifle and charge it back like that on one side, and this charging handle definitely does the job. So speaking of being lefty, since I shoot lefty, I also decided to install the Magpul bad lever here. For lefty, what this does is it gives me the ability to put my index finger out to hold the lever in so that I can lock the bolt back, and then when I want to release the bolt, I can use my thumb. After putting a magazine in, I can just use my thumb and disengage the bolt right here. So you end up having both controls in the same little area here, and it makes for a consistent in and out with the magazine. I really like the way that works. For backup sights, I bought Magpul M-buses. These sights are just awesome. They deploy quickly, they're accurate, lightweight. I couldn't be happier with these things. They're just awesome. They flip up while you're still on the gun, so you can deploy them pretty much with your hands in exactly the positions you would need to continue fighting. Anyway, my primary optic, I got the EOTech EXPS 3-0. This is an awesome optic. I love the EOTech's shields over the top, just makes them rock solid. I love the reticle. You can use it for different distances to target. The reticle inside is just awesome for that. And then not to mention, this one is night vision compatible, so if I want to throw night vision on it, this thing will work perfect with that. I removed the original foregrip, the Daniel Defense foregrip. It is an awesome foregrip. It has waterproof storage for batteries, but I didn't want the rifle to be front heavy, and having all that weight hanging off the front up here was just kind of pointless. I tend to reach out pretty far on my rail anyway when I'm gripping it while shooting, so I just decided to put a couple of these XTM rail panels on the bottom here to create a little gripping area here, and it's worked just fine for me. So for the front sling swivel attachment point, I went with the Daniel Defense. The new DDM4V5s come with the new Daniel Defense rail that has sling swivel attachments at the front, back and front. But this one was the model before that. This one actually comes with the Omega X rail, 12-inch, and it didn't have any attachment point up front. So I just got a Daniel Defense attachment point. Works perfect. I mean, it's limited in travel, as you can see, and I really like that feature in sling swivel attachment points. And then, Daniel Defense comes with a cold hammer forge, chrome line barrel, magnetic particle tested. So is the bolt. Every part of this is awesome quality, and so I would expect nothing less from the barrel. Instead of running the stock A2 flash hider, which seems pretty common on most rifles, I swapped it out for the Battle Comp 1.0. I find that this still gives an adequate amount of flash suppression, but the compensation factor of this piece is absolutely fantastic. This rifle kicks straight back, and not even as much as when it was new, and it barely kicked in. So this thing stays right on target. Follow-up shots are very easy to make, and I couldn't be more impressed with that compensator. So anyway, that's pretty much it. This collection of parts, I just lived and learned as I went along, and tried a couple different things along the way, but this is pretty much what my system's honed down to. I recently took a class with this exact setup, including all the parts you've seen here, and it performed flawless. I didn't have one problem. I was completely comfortable with all the parts working in unison, and so this is how I'm going to keep it. So anyway, just wanted to give you guys a little gun porn to watch, and hope you guys have a good week. Take it easy.